Welcome everyone to the White House today. I want to welcome the beautiful family who showed up here. My name is Matt Nelson. I'm with colorofchange.org, and just welcoming you to take the next step in this really important fight to end police violence. And I actually want to start here. I want to start with people raising their hands. Like this.
Hands up.
Hands
Don't
up.
shoot.
Let's start with hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Don't shoot. 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 Don't shoot.
This crowd is fired up. Thank you. This is amazing. And I want to say that this gesture, hands up, has gone from a symbol of surrender to a pledge of resistance, to a call to action, and to a cry for change. So now when we say hands up, we don't mean we're giving up. We don't mean we're going away. We don't mean we're surrendering. We mean that we're going to work to stop this police violence. I also want to recognize that today is the week of the 9th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. And people also were seen during that time with hands up wading through water. And again, it was not a gesture of giving up. It was one of fighting back and saying enough to the policies that ignore the basic rights of people. So I want to say hands up for Mike Brown, hands up for all of those impacted by police violence, who has been showing amazing leadership through this whole situation and has led Color of Change for the last few years. And so he's going to come MC the event and take us with 900,000 signatures right to the White House. So give a round of applause to Rashad Robinson.
I want to thank everyone for joining us today. Color of Change is the nation's largest online civil rights organization. We work every day to take moments that are happening in the world and transform them into long-term movements for change. We are here with this beautiful coalition of people to deliver over 900,000 signatures from people all around the country, demanding full accountability for the killing of Michael Brown. And to send a clear message to our federal government to protect Black lives and end racially motivated police violence. The police killing of Michael Brown and the way it was handled in Ferguson, Missouri, isn't an isolated incident. What happened in Ferguson is happening throughout this country, and it is the result of a national crisis. A crisis of racially motivated police abuse that threatens the safety and civil rights of our communities. It sends a shameful message about who is valued, respected, and whose lives matter.
The place that I was finally able to complete. Nina, upon hearing of the 1963 Birmingham, Alabama church bombing, which took 4 innocent brown bodies, you went to your garage to try and build a handmade gun. When your husband found you, surrounded in a mess of tools, he said to you, Nina, you know nothing about killing. All you've got is music. You then wrote and composed Mississippi Goddamn in the next hour, Nina. There are days I read your story, surrounded by so much pain like a mess of tools. How did you cock back the notes so music could become such a weapon? What rage moved your fingers into a cannon of sound? Because I wonder sometimes what happens when a poem doesn't save a life. When I am tired of making burial grounds for my tongue, before my body becomes shrapnel for entertainment, re-trigger myself every time my voice relives the complex trauma of my own shotgun breath. The applause after Mississippi goddamn feel like the imminent ticks before the detonation, Nina. We still got many dying unjustly. Lanisha McBride, Rakia Boyd, Ayanna Jones, Alicia Thomas, 4 little girls, different kinds of explosions, black women bodies be like a church, snatched the holy out of them by men and courts and policies who have none. What's empathy? To a war you've already been designated to lose, and the weight of blackness feels more like a white flag of surrender. Did you ever feel like a surrender, Nina? As I do, when many of my students had PTSD. Trying to bridge Shakespeare and Tupac doesn't make them want to take a life any less or risk their own just to prove that they are here, that they have something, that they are worth a purpose, not afforded by a pen and microphone. When you live on this side of oppression, did your gun give you purpose, Nina? With your spine made out of eggshells, melodious barcodes of keys, did it play a beautiful song of justice for you to be able to stand tall in the face of your inquisitors of post-racial society? Of how many ways can your body do that black magic? What happens when I run out of black magic and I cannot pull through? Because actions may speak louder than words, but silence also speaks with so much volume, like the hush after the Zimmerman trial. Better known as just another Thursday in being black in America. When I became so afraid my son would leave the house and never return home because someone would not like the way his smile makes heaven spill like a melody out of his mouth. But I know nothing about killing. All I've ever had was music, whether it was my breath or a stage. You know, black bodies always been a musical. How to turn up becomes a turn of praise. We've seen how that purpose is drowned out in white noise. How loud I play my music can be a reason to open fire. Listen to a Florida gas station become a stadium of vibrations. Listen to a Detroit porch become a symphony of innocent blood. Listen to a subway train become a hum of a strange Fruitvale station. Listen to Ferguson become a riot of burning rage, tear gas muting the moon. Our skin has always been such a concert. This is how I realize music, poetry, art has always been such a cause for a weapon, not to kill, but to defend our ability to hope, to strive, to fight. Nina, I wish to make a handmade gun of these words, to make my voice a barrel, my lungs a chamber, my breath a bullet, my eyes magazines reloading with a will to keep pushing when I just don't believe, when my faith is hanging by a thread, when I have run out of tears, out of anger, out of pain, out of metaphors. This love is all I have left when my body can no longer fight, and I sincerely hope that it will be enough ammunition.